Hey there, Alex here. The OnePlus 5 and Xiaomi Mi 6 are two of the best budget flagship devices in the market right now. Both are packing high-end specifications in a reasonably priced package. But how do they actually stack up against one another, and which is the better option for you? Let's start with their specifications. There are a lot of similarities between them. The OnePlus 5 one-ups the Mi 6 here by having 8GB of RAM in the higher tier option. But other than that, it's the same processor, same storage configurations with no expandability options, and both supports dual SIM. So both offers great performance with very little in between them. Even the battery performance is quite similar, both giving over a day of use for me easily. The screen is where you'll find the first major difference. They're both 1080p, but the OnePlus 5 uses a larger AMOLED panel at 5.5 inches and the Mi 6 uses an IPS LCD panel at 5.15 inch. While I normally prefer AMOLED panels, the Mi 6 display is the clear winner for me. Other than just being sharper looking thanks to the smaller size, it's also able to get brighter outdoors and dimmer when I need to use the phone in the dark. Not to mention that there is no weird jello effect when scrolling, unlike the OnePlus 5. This small screen has my vote for another reason, and that is size. The Mi 6 is just such a great size for me. The OnePlus 5 is just a tad bigger than what I would have liked. In terms of the phone design, my vote goes to the Mi 6 again. They're both equally good looking to me, but Xiaomi was able to put in dual cameras, one of which has optical image stabilization, without a camera bump or compromising on battery capacity. Not to mention, Xiaomi is touting the phone as being splash resistant. When you take a closer look at the same trays, you can see a rubber seal on the Mi 6 tray, but not on the OnePlus 5's. I want to mention the speakers as well. The OnePlus 5 single speaker can get really loud, which is nice, but the actual sound quality is really not that amazing. The Mi 6 on the other hand has a dual speaker setup that is not as loud but sounds fuller and better to me. So I'll pick the speakers on the Mi 6 over the OnePlus 5 every time. So far it's not looking so great for the OnePlus 5, so let's talk about something nice about it. It has a really convenient alert slider that lets me silence the phone easily, and it also has a headphone jack. These aren't deal breakers for me personally, just like how I don't care that the Mi 6 still has an IR blaster. I'm just letting you guys know so that you can make a more informed decision between the two devices. Before I touch on the most important factor to me, I want to talk about the cameras. Both uses a dual camera setup to provide a similar set of features, but in terms of hardware and actual image quality, I prefer the Mi 6 camera more often than not. The image processing looks a little bit more pleasing to me, especially when it comes to low light shots. Not to say that the camera is bad on the OnePlus 5, it's still pretty good. I'm not going to talk about the dual camera setup though. Sure, if the conditions are just right, I can get some decent looking shots out of them, but I still don't think that this telephoto setup is all that useful. They don't even work when there isn't enough light. Video recording is where the OnePlus 5 rise from the ashes. When I reviewed it earlier, 4K recording lacks any form of stabilization. Now with the updated software, it has electronic stabilization which works wonderfully, besting even the Mi 6 hardware stabilization. So far it's not looking that great for the OnePlus 5. Hardware-wise, I think the Mi 6 beats the OnePlus 5 hands down. It's even more impressive that the Mi 6 is actually even cheaper than the OnePlus 5. But this is where I want to talk about the most important factor for me personally, the software experience. The Mi 6 is running MIUI, a heavily customized version of Android with tons of features. The OnePlus 5 is running Oxygen OS, which takes a more subdued approach by keeping the same Android look and feel, but adding their own minor touches and features inside. They both have useful features and customizations built in, but to me, I prefer OnePlus' approach to software. It's cleaner looking and doesn't go overboard with the features and customizations unlike MIUI. Of course, this is totally my personal preference, and I can definitely see why some people would prefer MIUI too. The software is one of the most important factors to me because it's something that I have to use and interact with every single time I use the phone. It's unlike the cameras or the speakers, which I just use every now and then. So in the end, despite thinking that the Mi 6 is a better overall package and the better deal here, my personal choice is actually still the OnePlus 5. So in the end, there isn't really an outright winner. It really depends on what you want, or in my case, what I didn't want. So you just have to decide for yourself, and I really hope that this video makes your decision a bit easier. Thanks for watching this comparison. If you liked it, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, and see you guys on the next one.